Alright guys, I wanted to give you an update on the Aston Martin Rapide. It's a 2011 model. It has the 6.0 V12 engine in it. Customer complaint was misfiring. Also had a few other issues he wanted me to take care of, just like maintenance and just the basic maintenance. So spark plugs, oil change, air filters, cabin air filter, brakes and rotors, and he wanted me to clean up the interior with a few items. So far, we've gotten down to the spark plugs. It looks like, so this is bank one, and they all seem pretty good. But if you look at the spark plugs from bank two, definitely have some misfire going on. And what I noticed when I actually had, because to get to the spark plugs, you have to take off the intake manifolds, which are over here. And then I have one over here. You have two of them. And you have another plate that you have to remove to access the ignition coils and spark plugs. I noticed that the ignition coils on this side were bolted in and had all the fasteners that secure them. But the ignition coils on this side, all of them, all 6 of them, were not bolted in. And I think they were off the spark plug about maybe this much. And this was the bank of all the misfiring spark plugs. And I had ignition coil misfires and DTCs, as well as misfire for just random misfire on this bank. So and a lot of times the V12 engines run so smooth that you can't tell if it's actually misfiring. A lot of times you can barely feel it because the engine's so massive and has a lot of components that absorb a lot of that vibration because of the engines being so big. So I was not surprised to see this bank misfiring because of the ignition coils not being bolted in. So, and they're just 8mm bolts. So I will have to source a few. I'm pretty sure I have some laying around the shop somewhere to at least get them fastened. And it wasn't actually that bad of a job. Surprisingly, it paid like 3.9 hours for spark plugs, and I had everything off in about, I don't know, 45 minutes. But everything's pretty straightforward on the Aston. It's very mechanic friendly, I guess you could say. A lot of the parts are Ford Moco, or faux Moco, excuse me. But we're gonna clean it up for him a little bit, and he'll be extremely happy when we're done. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update on how far we've gotten so far. We got Porsche Cayenne in the shop, and yes, that Maserati is still freaking here. The part I received for it was for a right-hand drive Maserati and not a left-hand drive. So the bolt is orientated differently, and I can't bolt it in. So the bolt is on this side. I mean, the bolt is on the sensor that I have is on this side, but the bolt is on this side. So I can't, there's no way to secure it. So I had to unfortunately call them, inform them of this, blah, blah, blah. We all know the story, how that goes. But, so yeah, so I'll be done with the Aston hopefully today. We'll get that running and take a video of that once I get that all back together. So we have a Cayenne in today. We also have the Audi A8, and we also have another Porsche Cayenne with some misfire issues. This Porsche Cayenne is actually my neighbor's. And the parking brake actuators, which is the Achilles heel of this freaking SUV. Everything else on this truck is solid as hell. I mean, I love the Porsche Cayennes. I rarely see major issues with them. Other than like these parking brake actuators, and they're not cheap. They're $500 each, my cost. and then I have to put a markup on for the customer. So, you know, it's almost like a $1,600 job just to do the parking brake actuators. And most manufacturers, you're able to just, you know, put the parking brake actuator on and actuate it with the switch in the vehicle, and off you go. All right. But with this one, it has all this crazy grind-in, break-in procedure that you have to do that takes 1 to 2 hours, depending on how skilled the tech is. And sometimes the computers just don't operate as they should. So it's you either get lucky or you don't. It's one or the other. So eventually you will get it. It may take some time, but yeah, it sucks. I don't know why they have that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Anyways, so hopefully we'll have an approval on this. We can get this out the door. Yeah. Everything else, we got a few new tools in, and Snap-on and Matco will be by today. Snap-on and Mac will be by today, and we'll take a video of going on the tool trucks, because, man, they're so fun. I spend too much time on there. I formed a massive tool addiction that I really had to rein in, and I tell you, it's something. You just can't help it. And thankfully, my dealers are pretty good about telling me, hey, you know, you need this, or you don't need that. So, you know, hopefully, I'll have some better content for you guys. I'll take a video of the Cayenne, and please like, share, subscribe. I really would like to get some more subscribers for the channel, and I just wish there were more European techs out there that were posting videos, and because I really feel like I'm a lone man out here. It sucks sometimes. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.